past couple of years have been unsettling for many of us. We've gone from one of the worst bushfire seasons in memory straight into a global pandemic. We've seen mass protest movements and unrest across the world. We've had to get used to face masks and lockdowns, and the list just goes on. And in the midst of it all, it can feel like the world is just out of control. It can be hard to look into the future with hope. And yet hope is at the very heart of the Christian message. The good news of Jesus means that his people can face the future, whatever it brings, with confidence and peace. Over 5 weeks at Trinity Church, Victor Harbour, we'll be exploring why this is. We'll be seeing how, from the very beginning, the God who created all things had an end in mind, a good goal towards which he is sovereignly working all things. We'll see the surprising claim of the Bible that that end has already arrived in the person of Jesus Christ and will one day be perfectly reached in a new creation, free from all evil and sorrow and sickness and even death. And we'll think about what it means for us to live in these last days between Jesus' first coming and his return. It's by seeing this big picture of the end of everything according to the Bible that we can start to learn to live in a way that shines like a city on a hill. Our world is marked by fear and anxiety of the future. We can try and distract ourselves from that anxiety, or on the other hand, we can give into it and be driven to panic or despair, but the gospel gives us a third way. Jesus holds out a hope that is not grounded in our circumstances. It's a hope that is firmly anchored in what he has already done. It's a hope that eagerly awaits what he will do. And it's a hope that works itself out here and now in lives of self-forgetful love as we follow our crucified and risen King. We'll also be gathering for 4 seminars on Sunday afternoons throughout September. These are just going to be relaxed, informal opportunities to talk through a number of important issues. So on the 5th of September, we'll be thinking through what it means for us to die well in the light of the end. Just a light topic to get us started. And then on the 12th of September, we'll reflect on how we think about sickness and suffering in the light of the end. The next week, on the 19th of September, we'll think a little about how to make good decisions in these last days, decisions that count. And then on the 26th of September, we'll talk through how Christians have differed in their understanding of the end, including how to understand some of the more weird and wonderful parts of the Bible, things like millenniums and raptures and beasts and dragons. I hope you're able to make it along. My prayer is that as we gaze on the majesty of God and his sovereign purpose fulfilled in Jesus, that our trust in him would be strengthened, and that God would grow us, his church, as joyful ambassadors of his good news in a world that desperately needs to hear it.